Hi friends, and welcome to the Healthy Beyond 40 show. I'm Michelle, mom of four, and military wife. I have my doctorate in physical therapy, and I'm an online personal trainer, health coach, and yoga teacher. Do you wish that you had more energy and could get into shape? Do you feel like you're struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried a diet before, but it just wasn't sustainable, and now you don't know how to get started. We're going to look at health holistically here, and most importantly, keep things simple and quick. If you're ready to develop healthier habits, exercise consistently, and lose weight sustainably without long workouts or following strict diets, then you're in the right place. In this podcast, I bring together my expertise with real life strategies. No magic pill here, so lace up those shoes and get moving. So welcome here, friends. Today we're going to be talking about vegetables. And this is going to be an episode style I'm calling Coach's Corner. So this is a question that I get from my clients or from people when I am meeting them for the first time. So people want to know, what is a serving of vegetables? Like, what actually counts when we're looking at vegetables here? So typically 1 cup of raw vegetables, so think carrots, peppers, cucumbers, if you sort of chop that up a little bit, about 1 cup of raw vegetables is going to be a serving size of vegetables. About a half a cup of cooked vegetables, because when we cook our vegetables, when we're roasting or steaming them, they're getting smaller. So about a half a cup of cooked vegetables. And I want you to think of those leafy greens like lettuce or spinach. It's going to be about 2 cups of leafy greens because those are more loose and they're not as compact as our other vegetables. So when you are looking at your vegetables and you're trying to see how much you're getting, and maybe you're trying to increase that, we want to have some idea of a measurement here. And these measurements can vary from people to people in what they say, but this is a good general way. So 1 cup of raw vegetables, a half a cup if they're cooked, and 2 cups for lettuce or those leafy green vegetables. And the next question that goes with this is, how many servings of vegetables should you be eating a day? So I want you to keep in mind that you always want to sort of start and go from where you are. So if you're someone who is really not eating any vegetables, and here I'm also talking about non-starchy vegetables. So we're excluding potatoes and corn. We're going for those non-starchy vegetables. Is if you're really eating about 0 or maybe 1 non-starchy vegetable a day, to slowly increase it. So maybe for 1 week, you have a goal of just getting 1 non-starchy vegetable every day. Then maybe you're going to increase it to 2, and you can increase it from there. So you don't have to make a dramatic increase to start with. But the American Heart Association recommends 4 to 5 servings a day of vegetables. So we're not including fruit here, and I am not including starchy vegetables because those act more of a carb in our body than the non-starchy ones. And I also want to say, even though that's the recommended amount, we can go above it. And personally, for me, I'm usually trying to go above it because our vegetables and our non-starchy vegetables are where we really get nutrition from. And we want to make sure that we're getting enough fiber, that we're really fueling our body. And we can also add some fruit in here, especially those berries that are lower in the glycemic index and also have that fiber. Because there really shouldn't be a limit on how many vegetables we're eating in the day. They really should be more the base of our diet versus carbs being the base of our diet. So if you remember when the food pyramid used to be a triangle, at the bottom was all these carbs, and it is not right. And we know that that's not good anymore. And that's also just showing how our nutrition science is still in its beginning, and also a little bit how the government runs what they say is healthy and that it may not always be healthy. So we want to make sure that we're getting lots of these non-starchy vegetables to really fuel our body, to feed our gut. So we want to have healthy gut microbiomes, and we do that by eating foods with fiber and eating more whole foods. So I hope that this really quick episode encouraged you to eat a little bit more vegetables and start to become mindful of how much you're actually eating, because if you don't know what you're actually eating and what those serving sizes are, you have no direction to go. You have no goal or habit to shoot for. So if you guys aren't in, head to my Healthy Beyond 40 Facebook group and give us a picture in there of what vegetables you are eating today so that we can continue to encourage and inspire each other. And if you're feeling stuck in your health and you're really not sure how to incorporate vegetables, maybe you don't like vegetables. Maybe you didn't really have vegetables as a kid and you're wondering how to do this and not feel so much resistance. I encourage you to set up a free health coaching call where we can chat and go through some of these struggles, because a lot of times when we're struggling with making changes in our health, there's other things going on. We have this whole past. We were grown up a certain way. Our parents had these different habits and we're used to doing these things. And it gets really hard to try to do something new when our brain and our body is living in the patterns of our past. So this is something I love to do with my clients, is really talk through some of these things so that there's less resistance and that change becomes possible. So if you would like that, check the description down below for those links. And I hope that you guys all have a great day. Keep moving and keep moving forward in your health.